Namaste. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today's day 15 of our 45-day journey together. We are 1/3 of the way there, and congratulations. I'm so proud of you that you have come this far with me. Before we get started for day 15, just a couple of friendly reminders. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, hit that notification button so you'll know when day 16 gets released, and also like this video. It helps us to push it out to more people so we may help others. With that, let's get started here today. Get into a comfortable position. Most of these sessions I do seated, but you can do them laying down, you can do them lounging around, or you can do them on your desk at a break. You can do them wherever you want, inside or outside, and you can also do these for your partner. It's a beautiful way to share love. Now, these next set of points that I'm going to do with you are too stimulating if you are pregnant. So ladies, if you are pregnant and you want to last longer in the bedroom, I advise that perhaps you pick another sequence and do that in lieu of today's. So if you're not pregnant, let's go ahead and continue. The first point we've done, but the sequence we have not done before. So the first point, what I want you to do is make your fists into a loose fist. And then I want you to put your hands together, and I want you to have the web between the anatomical snuff box and also the first finger, this web area. I want you to match it on both sides, and I want you to go ahead and acupress or rub together. I like doing this point in this manner because the friction between the two fists can actually stimulate the acupressure point at a greater length. Now, this point gives a lot of power, a lot of blood flow to the lower abdomen and the pelvic floor. Why are these acupressure points so helpful? Because they train and tone the pelvic floor. They pull the blood flow to the pelvic floor. So as we're doing this, we're building greater endurance for you so that as the blood flow is getting pulled there, you're going to have more stamina and more control because we're bringing more nutrients and supplements to that area. So I want you to follow along doing this acupressure point for the next 2 minutes. Now, in the last couple of videos, I've introduced an asana that is shown to be really helpful for eggplant issues, both PE as well as ED. And while you're doing these acupressure points, I want you to be able to connect to the pelvic floor. And the way that we're doing that is a guiding technique in Chinese medicine. I want you to do a lower abdomen pelvic floor asana. And that one is, I want you to contract the pelvic floor for 3 seconds, lift the pelvic floor for 3 seconds, and then rest and release for 3 seconds. You can do that pelvic floor asana along with doing this acupressure, and it creates a beautiful circuit between the acupressure and the pelvic floor, so you're having greater blood flow to the pelvic floor so you can tone the pelvic floor more. You have greater control and stamina of the pelvic floor, which can greatly help you with PE, ED, and eggplant issues. And ladies, it can help you with climaxing. So it's a great tool that you can have. So be sure to do that while you're doing the acupressure. Now, once you've done that, we're going to do another acupressure point. I want you to take the fist that you've created, and then on the posterior aspect of the fist, the side that faces the sun, both sides that face the sun, I want you to loosely put them together, and I want you to create friction. Now, this acupressure point works similar to the first acupressure point. It brings great amount of blood flow to the lower abdomen, to the pelvic floor. And so if you can continue to do this, we are constantly training the pelvic floor to have more blood flow, which will give it more tone and which will give you more stamina, strength, and control. So keep doing that. And as we do this, again, don't forget to do the pelvic floor asanas. I want you to contract the pelvic floor for 3 seconds, lift the pelvic floor for 3 seconds, and then I want you to rest and release the pelvic floor for 3 seconds. So keep doing that. While we're doing this, I want to do my best to continue to talk to you about different herbal therapies that you can do, different diet therapies you can do. Now, in the previous video, I talked about having a good breakfast and consider eating protein such as eggs in the morning to help you not only to feel fuller and have greater strength and stamina, but also if you feel fuller in the morning and throughout the day, you'll have a light dinner, which can help you to lose weight, which can also help you have greater stamina. As you're examining your diet through these 45-day series, I want you to go ahead also to consider green leafy vegetables. Both for men and women, it can not only help with lasting longer, but it can also help you with fertility. Now, a lot of times, a lot of the things that we do with helping you last longer can also help you with fertility because the organs that are involved are the same organs. So they can bring nutrients to that area and help give that robustness that you need, not only for stamina and pleasure in the bedroom, but also to help you improve fertility. So do consider eating green leafy vegetables in your diet. A personal favorite of mine is anything from Brussels sprouts to kale to spinach and so forth. Anything green and leafy, go ahead and put them in your shopping cart, and you can put them in your soups, salads, smoothies, and incorporate them. I've never seen anyone eat too many green leafy vegetables, so please consider incorporating that and staying away from greasy fried foods. It can be very helpful along with the asanas and acupressure. Very last point, you can keep the hands in a loose fist area. And now the first point was putting the medial aspect of the loose fist together. Now we're going to put the lateral aspect of the loose fist together, and you can keep the loose fist, and it's the side where the pinkies meet. And then what I want you to do again is do acupressure for 2 minutes. Follow along with me just in this manner. Now, while we do this acupressure point, there's a couple of things that I want you to consider. Again, I'm a big advocate of seeing your doctor. I want you to see your physician. It's so important to me that you have a good relationship with your doctor so that your doctor can do an intake, can examine, and can give you recommendations and suggestions. Just because you're doing this doesn't mean that you're not going to your doctor. Your doctor takes precedence over anything we do here today. So be sure to have a good relationship, and please do me the honor of seeing your doctor, as these are in addition, not in lieu of recommendations of your doctor. And then I want you to also consider doing this sequence 2 more times for me before we release the next video. Now, if there's a particular video you really enjoy, then I want you to consider doing that video 2 times in addition to this video. Acupressure and asanas, these are therapies, and the more of the therapy we do, the stronger control, satisfaction, and so forth that you're going to have. So do this video 2 more times in addition to following along with me. And then last, but I don't want to forget, is go to the description and send us an email. I'd like to send you the course material so you'll have the full effect of this course. Very, very last thing is we are 1/3 of the way together now. If you're not seeing the results that you desire, not to worry. We've got 30 more days together. In clinic, most patients report that they see results within a few weeks to a few months. And so we purposely designed it to be a 45-day journey so that most people hopefully will see results within the 45 days. And if not, you can start the series again and you can have a 90-day journey. There's great intelligence in how we designed it. And finally, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for doing me the honor of joining me. We are 1/3 of the way complete with our journey, and I'm excited to share with you the remaining parts. Till tomorrow, take care of yourself and look and feel your best.